If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Hello and a very pleasant afternoon. NCTV45 Newswatch Nightly, gracing you at this hour as we had to do some switching up. And first of all, I would like to thank my dear friends, my followers, the people that watch NCTV45 in Newcastle, Mercer, Butler, Northern Beaver, and Eastern Ohio. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This morning, very early, I had to get myself checked for ulcerative colitis. The good news is the ulcerative colitis didn't exist. We cleared that hurdle. I did have what seems to be an allergic reaction to the medication. And with that, if anybody saw me the last few weeks, well, the last two girls' volleyball games, my good friend Holmes Darnell noticed I could hardly walk to the car, and he jokingly said, "Ange, are you going to make it?" A lot of folks here in the Majestic, when people go picking on my neighbors, they're absolutely fantastic. You're in our prayers. They exercise so much support for me over the last 2-3 weeks. And my friends of the Catholic faith, I thank them from Holy Spirit Parish also. It was very heartwarming, and I really, really, totally appreciated all the support. And I thank you. I'm feeling better now. Going to take care of doing a few things, and then I think I'm going to take a little rest for the rest of the day. So let's get to it. The top stories today, as we do each and every day right here on Newswatch. And, you know, as we move through this time, it has to be the question, are you kidding me? The numbers in, this is a 2-day total, 2,372. Let's round it up to 24 and say there's 1,200. Okay? The line has been flat in Pennsylvania. We haven't been increasing or decreasing. We're averaging 1,000. Sometimes 900, sometimes 1,200. We're in that block. Are there increased hospitalizations? No. So, with that being said, okay, the next thing you have to ask yourself is this. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm watching political ads. Donald Trump's disease. Hold on a second. The disease came from China. Nobody knew, left, right, or indifferent, what was going on. This guy closed down the state because the Democratic governors were going, oh, hold on, he can't do that. Trump lateraled the ball and said, okay, do what you want in your state. So they did. Now, Governor Tom Wolf urges Pennsylvania General Assembly to act on funding for small business while the body is still in session next week because there has been a significant impact by COVID-19 pandemic, said the governor. Small business assistance programs have seen immense success. Yeah, Governor. That's because the restaurants, the shops, can't survive on 25% of their income. It's a whole different game set. Meanwhile, Governor Wolf and Secretary of Health present the latest data and ask Pennsylvanians to unite against COVID. See, in one hand, he's trying to give a handout. On the other hand, he's trying to act like it's a war. The fall resurgence is here, said Governor Wolf. And while we must always take the deadly virus seriously, yeah, it's deadly only if you're in a nursing home or have pre-existing conditions, because people under that age haven't been having a problem. Now's the time for us to double down on our efforts to keep ourselves safe around others. The PACs are having their good time too, saying, oh, you know, those Republicans, they don't want no pre-existing conditions, and they're giving a do-si-do. No, it's not true. Back check before you believe what you hear. I'm reading right off of For Immediate Release, the state of Pennsylvania. I wanted to remind you about something else as we're going through here, and it kind of slipped my mind. So I'm going to come back to it in good time. Department of Military Veterans Affairs. To secure military paperwork. Leaving the military can be hectic and stressful. Transitioning often forget how important it is to properly record and safeguard their important military papers. The DD Form 214. This is where the Pennsylvania Department of Military Affairs can help. DD 214, and I guess you get that, is a document from the Defense Department upon military's retirement, separation, or discharge from active duty in the armed forces. It contains information needed to verify benefits, retirements. He goes on, of the thousands of requests for assistance we receive each year, seeking and locating DD 214 is the most common, says Major General retired Eric Weller. Deputy Adjutant General of Affairs, the DMVA, has continued to prioritize these requests. They can also accept help you with the DD 215, which is to correct errors. The 800 number, 1-800-547-2838. Just so you know. Newswatch rolling on, and the big thing coming up is to vote. Know the issues. November 3rd is the day to vote. And know how you plan to vote. November 3rd, 7 a.m., voting will begin. And any questions? 877-VOTES-PA. That's 877-868-3772 if you have questions on casting your ballot. I'd like to say hello today. I didn't get a chance to do it. Lunchtime, the Rotary hosted Mike Kelly. And Mike, a great guy. And I just want to send out a warm greeting to my fellow Rotarians and Mike. As we're continuing on with Newswatch, the Wolf administration funding projects spurring innovation and supporting mental health. The Department of Community and Economic Affairs Secretary Dennis Devon today announced that 3 projects have received funding: the video game tax credit program that will create jobs, support innovation, and help American or Pennsylvanians with physical or mental health disabilities. How that relates close to home is Allegheny County Shell Games was awarded $135,752 for the project creation evaluation of a virtual reality tele-rehab depression therapy experience. Nctv45 reminds you that Compassionate Health, they're a sponsor of Weather. Give them a call. And I have their information right here. Give them a call if you're having that type of problem. 724-856-3588. And they'll be absolutely happy to help. Mention NCTV45 and they'll get you on the right track. Secretary of Health, Dr. Rachel Levine, encouraged residents who have added their phones to the fight for COVID to download the mobile app. Now, this is what I mean about politicizing the thing. I'm not hearing that anybody else needs a mobile app. Do we really need a mobile app to track COVID? I don't think so. That was a great waste of money for somebody who likes to play on the phone. Let me, at this time, and interject here. Folks watching us, please know about Nctv45.com. Here's the reason. It is alleged that Joe Biden's son took money so that others could gain access to his dad, while Dad was vice president. Now, that means that somebody was trying to gain influence. And quickly, Facebook and Twitter cut them off. Facebook and Twitter cut the president off. That's why I go to Nctv45.com. As you had in the past, because they tried to attack this station too. And I don't know who they are. We have people try it every day. But when you go to Nctv45.com, it's there for you. And that's why it's important to tell a friend. Continuing on. Pennsylvania's COVID early warning monitoring dashboard updated October 9th. Level of community transmission based on recommendations, data cases for 5 to 18 years old, and cases that reported visiting a business. Updated travel recommendations. This is what's on the dashboard. And what we're seeing in Lawrence County is an increase of 6.4%. So that means if we were at 10, we went to 16. Is the number relevant? You're going to have to decide. Now, they break these transmissions into low, moderate, okay. Lawrence, they put us in moderate. Mercer, in moderate. Beaver, Butler, moderate. Clarion, moderate. Wow. Let's stop and think a second. Allegheny County, Pitt, Duquesne, Carnegie Mellon, Beaver County, Geneva, BC3, Butler County, Slippery Rock, Butler Community College, Mercer County, borderline with Westminster, Teal, and Youngstown to our west. Everybody's back at school. Are you kidding me? It's going to be okay. Don't make the virus destroy your life. Let's go to sports. And unless you're living under a rock, wow. Yesterday's NFL, the Steelers absolutely showed no respect for Cleveland. 38-7. Woo. Pittsburgh's next foe, Tennessee, in the shootout, 42-36. The Giants taking on Washington, formerly the Redskins, 2019. In my house, I just remained quiet as Miami beat the Jets 24-0. And Philadelphia proved that they can't play in the AFC North as they lost to the Ravens. Now, over in Major League Baseball, It's the Dodgers and the Rays. As the Dodgers come from behind. And that ought to be a pretty good series. So let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner with Josh. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit. Buongiorno! Yes, it's two fat guys in an oven with their great Italian pastries, bread, pizzelles, pizza, sandwiches, everything you could imagine at two fat guys in an oven. They're great for lunch, great for take home, and great for any time. You just want to get away and get something to eat, get that cup of coffee, and that great treat. Two fat guys in an oven, give them a try. Right.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
You can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the
Hey, we're back, folks, and we're going to take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather. 53 and rain. Ain't that a shame? It's starting to rain, and we're going to get a lot of it. And I don't say much about my singing ability, but we're going to continue on with Evening News Watch here. And, Here, I just am amazed when I see pandering going on. And Health Secretary Rachel Levine reminded Pennsylvanians domestic violence is a public health issue that leaves long-term effects on thousands of families across the Commonwealth. Screening for domestic violence should be part of everyone's preventative health care. Now, here's my question. Just a little bit. Why, when Amy Coney Barrett, why when she was going through the hearings, were the Democrats so upset? Because she had a good relationship with her husband. Did it not fit Secretary Rachel narrative? And since we're respecting the rights of people and the rights of life, where were the Democrats yesterday with the March for the Right to Life? I was taking medication, or I would have been there. Any idea where they were? They're only concerned with who can vote for them. Period. End. Strump. How about President Donald Trump is strengthening the border security, keeping violent criminals and illegal aliens out. And anyone who cares about establishing orderly immigration and ending the flow of drugs, violent criminals, and human trafficking across the southern border should take heart. The fact that President Trump administration is winning the fight. That by Fox News. Israeli Times. Israel and Bahrain on Sunday formally declared that they have made peace and established formal diplomatic relations. As the song goes in church, let there be peace on earth. Who did? Donald Trump was fighting for that one. Okay. New York Post, 200-year-old paper, founded by Alexander Hamilton. The top Federal Communications Commission staffer blasted Twitter for freezing the Post's Twitter account, while Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah, whoever, is free to tweet whatever he wants. Yay! Way to go, Twitter! That makes a whole lot of sense. Healthcare in America is too bureaucratic, costly, and complex. Oh, boy. This is from the Digital Signal. So that part, if you couldn't figure out that part, I can't help you. Self-styled progressive politicians claim they have a remedy for that, namely the creation of a government single-payer health plan. That's true. And I can respect them for thinking that's an answer. Four policy experts from the Heritage Foundation write, if progressives enact their massive demolition project, they claim the American health care will be superior. Don't believe it. Read more in the Daily Signal. Here's the bottom line. First of all, I told you I had a procedure. I went to Sharon Regional. Hats off to Stewart Family Medical and Sharon Regional. They are excellent. They are above excellent. Every time I've went there, they're professional, they're friendly, they're courteous, they know what they're doing, and it's like bam. And I like that. So why doesn't everybody that has an idea put it on the table? Let's find out what everything's going to cost. And by the way, let's stop importing people to go to our health. There's no waiting list for Americans that want to go to the University of Pittsburgh Health. Let's start accepting Americans first for health care. You want to be a nurse, a doctor, you get the grades, you have the money, you're in. We'll educate you. Whether it's the University of Pittsburgh, whether it's UCLA, wherever it is, our kids first. That's why we have the greatest health system. But now we're pandering to everybody else. It doesn't work. I remind you about LIHEAP. The county assistance offices are all closed because of COVID. Go to compass.state.pa.us. You can look it up. You can get LIHEAP information and much more in these trying times. Now it's time to take a look at weather. Well, folks, I mean to tell you, as I look out at the hill, it looks miserable. And absolutely miserable would be an understatement. Rain in 53, 96% humidity, winds from the south at 7, barometric pressure 30.19, dew point 52, visibility 7 miles, wind chill 51. Here's your radar. Pittsburgh. Looking pretty wet. And, here's your Cleveland radar. Looking to continue to be wet as the rain stretches through Ohio. So let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather, and we'll be right back after this.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash. where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't guard the score at Lindy's Lunch. For the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Lawrence County 45 weather and rain and 46 last night. And listen, Karen, if rainy days and Mondays get you down, you're not going to be too happy. Rain abounds, and let's take a look at that national scene. There you can see it, right at the edge of my hand. There, no doubt, you're getting soaked. So let's just get through the pain and look what you have. Last night, rain and 46. Today, showers, 58, 90% chance. Take the bumper chute, you need it. Tonight, showers, cloudy, 49, 70% chance. Keep that bumper chute with you. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, 63. Mez 50% chance. You're going to get wet. Trust me. Now, on Tuesday night, it starts to subside a little bit. Mostly cloudy, 54. 30% chance of rain. And by the time you're dripping wet and made it to Wednesday, mostly cloudy and 71. Rain will start to shut off as the day progresses, and then you'll get to Wednesday night with a cloudy 52, and you'll think, wow, we finally made it through the rain. And you did, because on Thursday, out pops the sun with a sunny high of 74. Thursday night, mostly clear and 55. Your Friday, mostly sunny and 74. Chance of precip is only 30%, so you get by Friday and it's looking pretty good. Friday night, mostly cloudy, 48. And your Saturday, once you get back to that weekend again, sunshine and 61. Yep, just make it through that rain and you're going to be all okay. Just remember, there's a rainbow above you. Little thing from a song I learned. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break and hear from these great people, and we'll be right back.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Do it for Newswatch. Here we go. Well, folks, that's going to do it for Newswatch. I'd like to thank my good friend Lou Abe for going the Abe way and helping me out this morning, and all the people at Sharon Regional Stewart Family Medical for everything they do and making me feel just great. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule. That's Nctv45 right here. Now make sure you get that second glass of iced tea, lemonade, coffee, whatever it may be, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great evening, and we'll see you again real soon.